Hey guys, welcome back, Mac here. Today we check out a new game for the channel called Russian Fishing 4. It's, as you expect, a fishing simulator. A very beautiful one in this case. As you see here at the starting zone where you start off at your cabin here. This is our cabin. And get the spare tackle if you need it. You can also fish here. This just a small lake. Don't expect very big fishes in this one. It's a free to play game. It has a cash shop, but that's up to you. If you take a membership, then you have more. Yeah, you can get more items, special items that are way better than the free to play items. So let's see, for inventory we got two rods here. Get a bamboo rod and just a regular old fishing pole. To get some basic lines, like, yeah, it's not that much, it's just for the starting, of course. You get a few floats and all different kinds of stuff. You see also food. Yes, there is food in this game. It's not that if you run out of food, you can do nothing. You can still do everything, but it's on a slower pace. Some items, like with blue names and the colored names, are giving special additions, like better luck at fishing, so you can get maybe more bigger fish. But this is your starting zone. You have other fishing grounds. You start at the cottage pond. That is just your home base. Mosquito Lake is already unlocked. That is where we go soon. Also, you have a bunch of other fishing grounds, but those you need to unlock through fishing, so you get more XP. Once you get more XP, you can go further, and these will unlock for you. But let's jump to Mosquito Lake, so we can start our fishing. Welcome back. We're at Mosquito Lake now. As you see, the signs and so on are in Russian, like you see here also. This because the game was officially made in Russian. The developers are also Russian, so yeah, it's understandable. But the devs are translating everything. There will probably be the signs will also be set to English if you choose English, but yeah, that it's still in development, so you can expect it in a later stage. It's at the moment in open beta. I will leave the links in the description to our site, so where you can download and sign up for an account. But if you hover over it, there is English text on it. So this is a tackle store, so you can buy everything from rods to ground bait and feeders and leaders and so on. As you see here, we have a ton of items we can buy. Some are incredibly expensive, so yeah, to get there you need to really catch a lot of fish, and in better fishing grounds you can catch bigger fish also, what equals to be more valuable. We have different lines, rods, feeders, so you can just go on the ground. You can also make ground bait. That's what we gonna do also in this gameplay. Just a basic ground bait, so yeah, you can lure a bit more fish than just wait till one fish swims by. This is the administration. You can just buy maps for the lake if you like it. It just gives you an overview how big the lake is and where the fishing spots are. This is the grocery store, where you can buy your foods and drinks to get more luck, of course. It's useful to do so if you buy like the vodka vodka, I have to say. Then you get more luck in bites, so you get more fish at your bait. I believe if you have the vodka gold imperial, then your chance on bigger fish will increase. But it's all these are out of stock, but it depends on the map you are in. It's quite expensive to use, so don't go buy them if you have not enough money, so you cannot buy any more baits and so on. This is your fish market. It's an active fish market, so it means how many, if there is for like carp, if all the people on this map are selling a lot of carp at the fish market, the prices will drop for sure. Unfortunately, it's not that you see other players yet. Maybe it will be in next updates and so on, but for now it's just you and that's it. You can talk to each other on the map. You are in range of other people. But yeah, that's like if you can open chat. In the southern pad there are 5 players fishing here. The map here is separated in a lot of kinds, in different kinds of sections. This is southern pad, and now we are in Perch Creek, and we see here 3 players fishing. My favorite spot on this area, that is, go this way. No, it was not here. I played it before a bit just to get familiar with the game. There is, yeah, here. At these 2 planes I got a lot of luck with fishing. You can fish with 3 rods at the same time. I would not recommend to do it right away, because it will be a hectic thing. But if you have like a casting rod on the ground, then it's pretty useful. So let's set up our first fishing tackle line. It's still the same, I already made one. But if you just press on the items, then you can change. These are the same fishing lines I got. I got different floaters, but let's just keep this one. Bait. You have to unlock that one also. You can also, here's your bait. You have bread and worms, but let's choose worms for this one. To get fish, you can press 1. As you see, slot is empty, so we have to add that one. Pick up, and we got a fishing pole. At your keyboard you can, with a plus and minus on your keyboard, you can set the floater height. I set it mostly on this area where am I now. I'm setting always at 95 centimeters. So let's cast it. And now it's just waiting. Let me quickly see which button it was. Ah, yeah. If you press 0, you set it down in the, how it's called again, sorry folks. Yeah, in the rod pots. Then you don't have to hold it in your hand every time. It's useful if you have multiple rods going on, of multiple casting rods. We have a fish at our bait, nibbling on it. Come on, bite it. Get the bait. Yes, and nothing. Snagged the bait. You don't have to put the bait every time on it, it does it automatically for you. So it's not that you have to press every time a key to to get new bait, it just automatically adds it to the hook. In your left top corner you see how much bait you got. We are at the moment 90 worms, so you can fish for some time. There's an active day-night cycle, so you can also go night fishing. For some fish it's good to night fish, for some fish it's good to day, like also in real life of course. Oh yeah, it's also a bit of a waiting game, of course. Yeah, fishing in real life is not the same if you cast your rod out and you directly got a catch. It can happen, but yeah, it's other rare occasions. Let's get the floater a bit more close to here. Doing all the swap, maybe there's a fish coming by. Come on. And as you see at the chat, you see what other fish other people get for fish. Schiffer just caught a gibble carp of 621 grams, and Puli D got not lucky and his fish got away. But also your stats, if you catch fish or your fish breaks off, then it will also show for the other people. And we got a fish, finally. Get it. Yes. We got it. And we got a common roach. It gives us some XP. We can release it. You get a bit more XP points for that, but let's keep it just for space. And as you see at the right bottom, there's a circle with a fish in it. It says out of 100. So that means you can keep 100 fish in your inventory. If you go to a keep net, you see our fish also. It can spoil. So if you let's say you have 10 fish and you go out of the game and you come tomorrow back, then fish is degraded in grade also and less valuable, is less worth. So keep that in mind if you fishing for the money. Yeah, let's get some ground bait going. If you press backspace, you put your rod away. So for ground bait, you need always your basic. That's your first thing. That's the ground base. What you need. There are different kinds. You have cornflower, flaxseed, all this goodness. But for this, we're gonna just take. Let's see. This is the ground crackers. I have to remember what I took last time. Yeah, it was the ground crackers. So let's bury those. Then we need additives. And let's choose what shall we take? Let's pumpkin seeds. Yeah, let's take millet porridge. Thank you. Attractants. This is your liquids smell. So for the fish, we can just boilies you don't want. That is for the hard boilies, the round snacks for the carbs. So we take just flavorings. This one we gonna just take a basic one, and let's choose sunflower oil, because yeah, we are just on the basic fish. Oh, there's a new thing they add, the PVA mesh tube. Companies It's for long range casting. Oh, okay, we don't need that one yet. So we got our items. We go in our inventory. If you press escape, you go to your menu. You press feed, and we need that's the Crucian. Like you see here, you can get overview of what you need. We go through the Crucian and Gibble carb mix. We have all the stuff: the sunflower oil, the millet porridge, and the ground crackers. Prepare. And we succeeded to make ground bait. It can happen that it will fail, then you will lose your stuff and you get nothing. You always make in portions of 10, so you have 10 balls. It's an XP game, so how more often you make ground bait, the more XP you get of it, and you will be experienced in making ground bait. How much more experienced you are, the better your grade of ground bait is, equals to better fish. But we just started, so we are very low in our experience. You can see our experience also in the... Let me look where it was. Yeah, skills. If you see here, you can gain skills after when you level up. Like the float fishing, you press this. You see what you get if you unlock it. If you unlock this one, we get accuracy 5% and control of the fish plus 3%. So we get a bit more control for fish. And the fixed line technique is 5%. This ability allows you to use a float rig with fixed line. So let's get going. Inventory, ground bait, and if we just pick up, get it to enough, and it's quite large bowls. If you go through the night, don't feed at night. As soon as the morning breaks, then toss about 10 of these balls into the water and you got plenty of for the day. Maybe you have to toss one extra in the afternoon, but that's pretty much it. So let's go feed some items. So that will be plenty of that. And let's get our rod. And let's cast. Be always sure to put your rod around your area where you throw the ground bait. This will hopefully attract more fish. Let's see if the fishes are biting. It also very depends on the type of bait you use on your hook. Some fish prefer worms, other bread or corn. It's also, if the fish are not biting after several minutes, just change up your bait to bread or worms, depending on what you're using at the current. Yes, and we got one. Purge, we got 44 XP for that, and we get no XP if we release it because it's just a basic fish. Just let's keep it. If you have bigger fish, like you just saw in the bottom, where you now also see a line. If that bar goes fully to the right, then it's a big chance your line will snap and you will lose your fish. So you have to control how you pull it in. So if it's too high, the tense, then release it a bit and play with the fish to exhaust it so you can reel it in. It's just not reeled in and I got a fish. No, it's quite made realistic in this game. And also depends on the daytimes and if it's in what kind of weather. Is it storming, or is it raining, or is it sunny? You have to set your floating height differently. If it's raining, then you can better go a bit to a lower depth. As you see, I just messed up. But if it's sunny, then go to the bottom, because yeah, fish will go to the bottom mostly. Some fish and other fish go to the top, like carps will go to the top if it's very sunny, because there's less oxygen in the water. So yeah, that's what you have to look everything if on the current weather system, the wind, and so on. If you don't know a lot about fishing, you can always look at Wikipedia and see what kind of fish is acting in different weather situations, or which fish prefers which bait, because it's all implemented in this game also. They really made the fish AI very smart. Like if you fish with worms, you will probably not get how it's called, predator fish on your line, because those will only go towards live fish. And if you fish with bread, then it's very low. You get like eels. So eels like blood larvae. So yeah, it's very smart game, and the fish AI is very made well. Very well made, I have to say. Sorry about that. At the cross there, if you see a cross of us, you see their car with a tent. You can go there and you can make you can turn on the fire there, the campfire, and you can make herbal tea to warm yourself up and get more luck. There on every spots are different items in this game that can get useful to you. And we got a nibble on our line. Come on, get it? Yes. Like you see, the bar is getting high. But yeah, I'm just fishing with basic stuff, so I don't have to worry on line snapping. And let's take that one also. Let's walk a bit around to walk around to show you a bit of the area. Very nice, really. It's campfires here, like see, barbecue. Unfortunately, you cannot use it quite yet, but maybe in later patches. Got dogs here to stand on. Swampy area. Don't see much at the moment with all those tall grass, but yeah. Once we go in the open, in the open spots, then we see a bit more. Like you see birds flying. Birds are flying high. This means it's quite sunny. And also the birds, if you are realistic in real life also fishing and you see birds floating, flying high, then it's probably mostly that the fish are in a deeper ground. Yeah, it's a bit strange to tell. If you are a fisher, if you have fished before and it's your hobby, then this game will be very easy for you. But if you are a new a beginner in fishing and you have fished before but not that in an advanced state, and it will maybe a bit harder to learn the different kinds of aspects, but it's worth it in this game. It's so realistic and so nice. It's really and it's free to play, so yeah, why not? It's a fun game to pass your time. Like you see here, you have the campfire. If you press Y, then you can make different kinds of items like hot coffee, hot tea and mullet wine. And the stems of mullet. Oh, there's no intel yet for it, unfortunately. But yeah, that's and we can start a campfire also. And we got here a tent. We cannot interact with it yet. That will be maybe in the later state of game. But yeah, let me know what you think, people. If you like the game, just leave, yeah, just see what you, just go download it and play it, I will say. It's a very nice game to play on. If you need help, a lot of other players are willing to help you with questions. It's quite a nice community also in this game. You see here boats. You can rent boats also to get on the center of the lake. Especially useful if you go to for the predator fish. You can rent the fishes. I mean the boats. You can rent them here. There's a cafe, you can get food and so on. Like you see here. You need a ticket to the boat station. But you can buy that at the administration shop there. But that will be unlocked if you have if you are in level 2 or 3, I believe. Then it will unlock the ability to get the boat. This is the cafe. You can enter your, and you can buy also fish and frogs. It's mostly just for how it's called. Crap, I would say for live fishing. If you want to fish on predator fish. But you can also sell to them. Like if you have Crucian carps and you have 5 pieces, then you can sell it for 8.59 and so on. But they also have other things to give. This is the workshop. If you need to repair your items and so on, or you need other kinds. All the kinds are here. Cutting stamp for the West Siberian spoon. You have to really check into it to see what everything does. This is your field kitchen. Like you see on the left bottom, the fork and the knife. It's quite low. Once per day, you can fill up your food here. If you press E, then I eat. And like you see here, you can available once a day. So once a day you can just for free fill up your food. That's quite useful and quite neat also. Yes, let's sell our fish we have caught. We have 2 fishes and it's a total worth of 58 points. If you press Ctrl and click, then you select a multiple. Just let's sell them so we don't have rotting fish in our bag if we go back. But yeah, that's gonna be it for today, folks. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope also you enjoyed the genre of this game for once. It's a bit of simulation, a bit different than action and adventure like Watch Dogs 2 we are playing on my channel also. If you want to download the game, I will leave a link in the description with a website link where you can download it and register yourself an account. But yeah, thanks for watching, and if you like the video, hit the like button, it helps me out a lot. And if you're new here, subscribe for more daily content. Thank you for watching all, and see you next time.